Why don't people socialize?
Yeah, why don't they? Let's do an interview.
That's actually a good idea. I think we should film it.
What qualifies as a social place?
Well, I think it's a place where people have to have fun. Basically, it doesn't matter if it's a bar. It just has to have people that you enjoy to stay with.
Yeah, a social place is a place where people of different variety can interact.
I think a social place is anywhere people group or anywhere somewhere would get together and they would talk or hang out or interact in any way.
I'd probably say an environment like this, you got a studio full of people or an area where everybody's there for one common thing.
I'd say it's a place where it's open. You have places where people can sit. There's stuff where you can interact with. Usually desks. I wouldn't say a cubicle office is a very social place. It's pretty closed up.
Well, I think a social place is like any place where you can interact with different people.
Social place should be clean and people could sit and they have space to move around so people could interact. And bright.
Place where people gather around, like a cafe or something.
I think anywhere can be a social place, like as long as there are people around. Anywhere that has a group of people can be a social place.
How do you feel when a stranger attempts to talk to you?
Well, it depends on the stranger. If it's a pretty woman, I wouldn't mind.
Neutral. Like it always depends on the person who's initiating the thought, either me or the other person.
Depending on the time, if it's like 6 in the morning on my way to work, I might not be as happy. But I'll talk to pretty much anybody. Like some of my best friends I met on the subway.
Well, that all depends, because it depends on how you're being approached. You know, if like you're in like a cramped quarters and you have someone who's pretty well sitting on top of you, and then they talk to you, it's not fun. If you have someone who, is looking at you and saying, I want to go get to know that person, and they're friendly, then
Pretty awkward situation. You don't really know them that well.
Yeah.
But, if they're nice about it, if they tap you on the shoulder and they say introduce themselves, it's usually a lot easier than when they just rush at you or stand right in front of you awkwardly without saying anything. It's kind of a bit different.
It kind of depends on the situation. Sometimes you don't want to be talked to, or it might be awkward because you don't know that person that well.
TTC and I don't respect that person, I would just either move to another seat or ignore or just get off the train because I don't want any troubles.
It depends on people, like how they, like if it's a girl, like a young girl, or if she looks fine, I'm not scared, but if someone's like a big guy and I look scared.
If it's a creeper, then I get creeped out. Otherwise, I really don't mind.
What are some solutions that may help improve interactions between people?
Like most of them are very sad, they don't smile, and they are very rude. Only a couple of them, only a few of them, they are nice. Most of them are very rude. They should hire like something like people that should smile more in the bus. I think a little bit of music inside the bus will be nice, like a happy music.
Maybe a comfortable environment where
Posters. Or just like add humor to the subway. Like if you have a massive sign like above the seat where it's like, this guy's wicked. And then like someone sees that, I guess like see the guy, you know the type of person will sit there and be like, it's true. And pretty awesome.
space. There definitely needs to be some space and some room to approach somebody, or to not approach somebody. People need to feel comfortable, so I guess to take it on board. I don't know, it all depends on the area that you're in, right? If you're in an area like this is a perfect social environment because everybody's spread out, they can move around. But if you're in a very cramped space, there's no room to move, you don't really have a choice. People feel uncomfortable, they feel pressured. So I'd say space.
They could start with Wi-Fi, that would help me talk to some of my friends. If there was more stuff to look at, like it's really just kind of plain, and they have a bunch of ads and stuff, but it doesn't really encourage anything. If there's stuff to do, I think more would be more social.
Nice atmosphere to give off, then maybe people think you're more approachable. So it just seems like a smile could do it, a lot of things.
A place with hygiene and a bright light place where they have enough space for people to talk about. A quiet place without music background so people could concentrate on what they're talking about if it's on the TTC trip.
I think it's kind of difficult because the I don't know, service before, like the past services was like, I think it was bad. So I think to help, like the solution is they have to train the TTC workers in good service manners.
For people to just be more, I don't know, open and less awkward, I guess. If people stop being so awkward, then we can all be friends.